Alright, welcome back guys, it's Kenneth from Rare Candy, and today we're going to be deck profiling the Granbull deck that took 9th place in the Japanese tournament a little while back, and it was also the same list that we played in the Testing Grounds video you just watched. So, getting right into the list, we run a 4-4 Granbull. Granbull is obviously the main attacker of the deck. For a single fairy energy, it does 30 damage, but if you have 0 cards in your hand, this attack does 130 more damage. Extremely strong because you do 160 base damage, and with a choice band that allows you to do 190, so that allows you to one-shot some of those high HP basic GX Pokemon like Buzzwole. So Granbull is extremely strong, so this whole deck is going to be centered around getting down to 0 cards in your hand, and how we're going to be able to do that is with a 2/2 copy of Magcargo and 3 Oranguru. With the Smooth Over Instruct combo, you can search for any card that you want, put it on top of your deck, draw it with Instruct. So in many cases, you'd want to smooth over into like an Apricorn Maker, Instruct, draw the Apricorn Maker, grab like an Ultra Ball and then like a Grape Ball, and that would allow you to get your hand down to 0 in a lot of cases. We also run 1 copy of the Ditto Prism Star. This provides us just 1 more basic Pokemon for our stage 1s here. Ditto Prism Star is extremely good because it allows you to evolve straight into Granbull or straight into Magcargo in this deck. I believe that Ditto Prism Star is one of the strongest Prism Stars that we have received so far, and definitely had to try it out here. Onto our supporters, we play 4 copies of Apricorn Maker. Now, this is a card that when Celestial Storm first came out, it received a little bit of hype, but it ultimately wasn't that great. However, in this format, where we're wanting to get our hand down to 0 and play a bunch of item cards, I believe that Apricorn Maker is really good here because we're going to be playing a ton of ball cards, as you'll see later. We run 3 copies of Guzma. One of the main problems with this deck is when you have something like a Magcargo get stuck active and then you cannot get out of it. So Guzma is really good there. It also helps you bring up threats that you want to knock out. We also run 1 copy of Tate and Liza for the same purpose, as well as providing us some draw support. This is actually the only draw supporter that we play in the deck. To round out our supporters, we also play 1 Diantha. Diantha is a card that allows you to grab 2 cards out of your discard pile when one of your fairy Pokemon have been knocked out. And since your Granbull only has 130 HP and may get knocked out semi-frequently, Diantha is a very strong supporter here, because this will grab you the 2 cards that you need to get your hand back down to 0 and keep swinging with your Granbulls. Onto our items here, we play 4 copies of Nest Ball, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, and 4 copies of Grape Ball. This is obviously very much the Apricorn Ball engine. Grape Ball is a card that has seen virtually 0 play, except for in Memphis when Jimmy Pendarvis played it in his Zoroark Lycanroc deck. But we are definitely giving Grape Ball a try now, and honestly, I really like it in this deck. Continuing on with our items, we play 4 copies of Rescue Stretcher, 3 Choice Band. This allows us to hit those 190s. And then we also play 2 copies of Lost Mixer, a brand new item out of this set, where you get to put 2 cards from your hand into the Lost Zone, and then you get to draw 1 card. Now, this is obviously really good for this kind of deck when we want our hand size to be very low. Maybe you have some resources in your hand that you can not otherwise get rid of. Maybe you're out of Ultra Balls and you have like a Magcargo that you can't evolve. So Lost Mixer allows you to get rid of bad resources and allow you to provide some extra draw power to get your hand back down to 0. To round out our items here, we run 1 Bodybuilding Dumbbells because Granbull is a stage 1, giving it a little bit of extra HP. 1 Mysterious Treasure. As you can see, we run no targets for Mysterious Treasure. This is just to get our hand down to a lower size. We run 1 Field Blower. This can deal with some pesky things like some opposing stadiums, or maybe even opposing bodybuilding dumbbells. Could get rid of like escape-boards too, I guess, but it's a pretty good card and you can use it almost pretty much almost every game. We run one energy recycle system. This kind of works in the same way that Rescue Stretcher does, except for basic energy. So it allows you to grab 1 energy out of your discard, put it into your hand, or 3 back into your deck. I have used both of these effects, and I believe Energy Recycle System is a very strong card for this deck. For our stadiums, because we are a non-GX deck, we play 3 Shrine of Punishment. This helps us hit even higher numbers against a Sylveon, which has 200 HP. You can do 160, 190 with a Choice Band, and then Shrine of Punishment will knock that out. I believe also Lycanroc GX, and then even things with 210 will be knocked out coming back into your turn. So Shrine of Punishment, obviously we've seen a lot of decks play it, and has been extremely good. So in this kind of deck, we're just going to continue to play it because we are not playing any GXs ourselves. And to round out the deck, we have 7 Fairy Energy. We don't really need any more than this because we only attack for 1 Fairy. There's never going to be a time where we are going to be using the second attack for 110. And that's going to conclude our deck profile for Granbull. If you like what you saw, make sure you like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. If you want some exclusive content, make sure you check out our Patreon at patreon.com/rarecandytcg, where you can pick up some of our merchandise on rarecandytcg.com. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.